Hello everybody and welcome back to Thea, the Awakening. Now then, last episode we got our expedition back home, got a little bit more stuff, and I have reworked some stuff in Wolf's Paw and in Expedition 1, and today we are going to go to the Cosmic Tree with Expedition 1. So, in our expedition we have our Dragon Spider, Doris, Debomir, Zwana, Yutvari and Yadvig the twins, Mick, Marco, Himoslav, and then we have our Goblin Warrior and Goblin Beast Master. And we are going to be going up and seeing about this dragon that we have up here and see what we can do. Now, I did come in here and unlock the Sacred Pathway, because I thought I might have what I need to make it, but it turns out I don't quite have that. If we hop on in here and open it up, the wood you have to use is dryad wood, which I don't quite have enough to use on the top and on the bottom, and I don't have enough coal to make up the bottom, so we can't quite make it yet. I'm still trying to figure out if we can get some more diamonds. I might use diamonds in this. Otherwise, we'll probably use silver or granite. And then, if I can get one more spider silk, we may use that instead of the dryad wood on the top, and see how that will work for us. But I haven't decided on that yet. I need a little bit more resources, so.
In the village to improve your lifestyle. The construction is going well, or so it seems until the whole thing collapses on your workers.
Oh no! Build a new house. That's not good. Get everyone who's left to dig them out stuck under the rubble.
You have good crafters and wise people to figure out how to get the builders out quickly and safely. The builders have learnt an important lesson about health and safety.
Yeah. Everybody gets a blessing of intelligence, and we get +2 craft on 2 of our people. Cool. Good. That is good. Alright. Nice. Well, then now, let us get our expedition, and like I was saying, we are going to head on up to the Cosmic Tree, so.
You travel through the hills in search of resources, and you come across the remains of an old settlement. The houses are small, almost built into the hills themselves, and despite the decay brought by the darkness, many look well preserved. You realize, however, that you are not alone, as 2 tall orcs step in front of you with their weapons drawn. "Halt!" one shouts at you in a deep, heavy drumming voice.
Okay, let's not do anything rash, or we can fight the orcs. Let's not do anything rash. If I can get these orcs on my side, that'd be awesome.
The 2 orcs speak together in a foreign tongue, which sounds a lot like whistling leaves on a windy day. You make out a few words like deal, mistress, and vault, but not much else. The orcs step aside, and an orcish female steps in. She is even taller, muscular, and holds her head up high as she speaks to you.
"We got here first, humans, so don't get any ideas. But we may have a deal for you. We found something and it needs tools to open, and we have none. Give us your tools, and in exchange we will give you several weapons and some resources we found in this place. Deal?"
So we can lose 2 tools, or how about we work together?
The orc woman frowns, and her men take a few steps forward, but she raises her hand to stop them.
"Work together, you say? Why? We have never gotten anything but hatred and disdain from your kin. Why would we trust you?"
I guess you just have to take the first step. We don't trust you either, but we're willing to give it a go. Convince. Social. Oh, whatever. Let's just kill them and get rid of them. I want to try and convince them. We're going to do a social challenge. I'm not terrific at social. They have an orc witch, 4 orc fighters, and an orc matriarch. The matriarch and the witch are going to be the hardest in this. I know that for a fact. The fighters, we'll see. But there's only 6 of them to our, 9. Not counting the spider. So let's begin combat. It's a level 4. None of our people are really strong. Well, we have a couple. We have Doris, and ooh, our Beast Tamer is actually really good at social, and it looks like Debomir's not bad either. I think our hand is good. Let's go. Alright, so I gotta go first. So, let's see. What do we have? We have counter tactics, counter tactics, counter tactics, and counter tactics, and then support allies and counter offense. One counter offense. And one first action, which we're not going to be able to use on anybody. So, it looks like we're going to use 2 of these counter tactics at least, depending on what level these guys are at. And then probably supporting ally, and then you'll just be sent for fodder. So, let's go ahead and start off with somebody who can take a lot of damage, Debomir. And Orc Matriarch, yeah, she's one of the tough ones. Okay, so the fighters are pretty strong, but not super strong. Alright, so we got 2 moves. So these guys are level 6. So I can try my 5 and see if that gets rid of somebody, but I probably should get a couple more people out first. So let's go ahead and send out Jadvig and Zwana. I'll end. He'll play 1 card. Hopefully this one. Nope. Alright. So, now, we're going to counter tactics level 5. And now counter tactics level 7. Awesome. Alright. So now, go. And there's the Orc Witch. So the Orc Witch has a lot of health, but not a lot of damage. So now, shield ally, support ally, support ally. So we could really buff up Zwana, or we could buff somebody else up. And send the spider out first, if we buff Zwana. Thinking we might want to buff Yetferi too. So let's send the spider out. Well, no, let's buff Zwana once. Support ally. Now we'll send out the spider. We'll send out our goblin warrior. We'll send out Yetferi, and we will support Yetferi. And then we will send out Mick at the very back. At the very end. Alright, let's see how this goes. Talk him down. Yep. I sent Jadvig there because I knew she would probably fall. Takes out the spider, that's fine, that's what you're there for. Load. And actually, we're going to take out the witch this first round. Yes, awesome. I think we're going to do this. So talk you down. Oh, you're attacking Zwana. You're going to attack Zwana as well. Take her down. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We are going to take out everybody except the 3 fighters, though. Alright, cool. They just have 3 fighters left. We can definitely do this. Alright, so let's go right in and counter tactics. Get rid of the fighter. And then send Marco, because he's a soaker. He's our tank. The other fighter. And now I can support. If I support Marco once, let's do that. He'll be able to take one of them out right away. Send out Doris. She'll be able to take the other one out. We'll send out Mick, and then let's support Mick. And then we'll send out Debomir, and we will support Debomir. So this way we should be able to definitely win in the first round. So attack. 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 And then attack. Or talk. Not attack. Talk. We
The
win.
conversation goes well, and so you end on a high note. So you see, we both have an image of our people in our heads. We think orcs are brutes who will eat our children, and from the sounds of it, you think the very same of us. If we give you our tools, you may not find anything of use in the vault anyway. But if we work together, you keep your stuff and get half of what's in the vault. And we both learn that trust can be found in the strangest of places. The orc woman nods and smiles.
Oh, fine. You have a silver tongue, human, but I like it. Let's get the vault open, and then perhaps we can even drink together.
Open the vault using your tools.
Inside the vault, you find a supply of various wooden logs, some minerals, and a huge supply of dried, cured foodstuffs. You also find a small armory, but it is clear that whoever lived here treasured the food and resources more than anything else.
We can share the spoils as promised, or we can just kill the orcs. We're going to share the spoils as promised.
You share the spoils and sit by the fire with the orcs. There is an awkward distance between the groups, but it is certainly progress. The orcs get up to leave, but their leader turns to you once more.
This was a trip to remember, and I would not like it to go to waste on account of our mutual hatred. I give you one of my men. Not a good one, mind you. He's a measly thing, but perhaps he can prove his worth amongst your people. But in return, one of yours will come to live with us. Perhaps this way we will learn about each other and rebuild our land differently from before.
She looks away, her face frozen in thought.
Ooh. So we could get an orc here, but it will cost us one of our people. So we can accept, no sorry, our people are our own, but may we leave in friendship. No sorry, this was a one-off buy. I kind of don't want to lose our people, but I'd kind of like to get the orcs on my side. Like how I'm trying to play this is we're trying to be on the side of goblins and orcs as opposed to like elves and dwarves. So should we accept or should we say no? I mean, we have this special one here. Sorry, our people are our own, but maybe leave in friendship, or we can accept. You know what? I think one of our people would be okay with going to join the orcs. We accept.
The woman nods in agreement and says no more. One of your people joins the orcs, and one of the orc fighters comes back with you. Both seem uneasy about their new situation, but accept it with grace.
So, Yutvari has left us. We've lost one of the twins. That is sad. One of the twins has left us, and we have an orc fighter with us now. So let's just go and check out our people here. So, unfortunately, Yadvig's twin, Yutvari, has left us, and we have an orc fighter who has come to join us. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was Yutvari's sword. So right now you have a mace. So what are your stats like? Really good at combat. Not much in anything else. A little bit of speech, some good amount of will. Your armor is nature's skin. That is interesting. You can hold a lot of stuff. Holy cow, you have 21 strength. Holy butts. Okay, well, I suppose we might as well give you some stuff that Yutvari had. Ooh, that's a really good shield. You want that shield? And then I'm actually going to give you this sword because it's way better. And then I have some better armor for you too. Weighs a lot more, but it's definitely better. Yeah, that's everything. That's all we've got. I actually don't even know if I have... Oh, wait. This would count as tools. Probably their stuff, too. Alright, well, we have an orc fighter now. I'm kind of sad that we've lost one of the twins, but it's okay. It'll be okay. But you know what we can do now is we can hop on back here. Go into inventory. Drop off this dryad wood. And this gold. Drop off the fruit. We'll keep the wheat. There's some armor. And 4 damage. Drop off that staff and that mace. And I think that shield's actually better than some of our other shields, but I have to go through and check that out. But now, if I go to production, go to construction, click on this blessed pathway. Dryad wood. Dryad wood. And now if we do silver, we get a gathering radius of +1. I want more than +1. If we do granite, gathering radius of +1. That's not what I wanted. I want like a +2 gathering radius. Why will you not give me a +2 gathering radius? If I use spider silk, I wonder if that would help. If I put more dryad wood in there, still gathering radius +1. So we're not making that yet. Our gathering radius of +1 will give us the amber and the fish, but I really want a +2 because then we can get the meat and the bird meat. So we are gonna wait and try and get a gathering radius of +2. Unfortunately, I think that means we may have to get some better resources as well. Maybe unlock silver and go to what's next here, or try and get up to this tier 3 up here. I'm not sure. Are bones one of the things that we can use to make that? I want to check that real quick. Can we use bones? Are bones usable? No, bones are not usable. So we'll probably try and get some more spider silk. See what that does for going into it. But right now we need to send our expedition back up here. And go ahead and send them up. There's some bees along with a guy there. And I think that's going to end our turn. So end. We got an orc. We got an orc. Let's see who this is. Up. Fight. Auto resolve. Insta kills. I think this might be the elf we were talking to, but I'm not sure. It's been a little while since I've done this. Let's see.
You find your way back to the
Yeah, it
elven
is.
guardian, Alicia, and discover him sitting on a rock, meditating. He still looks very weak, but as you walk towards him, he wakes and looks at you. So you have what we need?
No, not yet.
I need to reserve...
Yeah, I know. We don't have it yet. We need to go over to this one, which we can get over there. So we're going to come over here. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. And then next episode, we'll actually go in and see about dealing with this dragon. And we're actually going to get a level up right before we do, which will be awesome. So, yes, that's going to be it for this episode. We got an orc fighter, but we lost one of the twins. That's sad. But he's not dead. He's just off with the orcs. And if we're friends with the orcs, maybe we can get him back someday. Probably not, but who knows. So, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you all have enjoyed. And, yeah, it's going pretty well, I think. So, anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all next time. Till then, guys, bye-bye.